In the heart of Italy's bustling streets, where history whispers from every corner, a new saga unfolds. It's a tale so gripping, it'll make the statues of Rome look down in awe. Welcome to the beginning of Golden Wind.
Golden Wind? That sounds mystical.
Oh, it is. It's the story of Giorno Giovanna, a young man with a dream as grand as the Colosseum itself. But his path is not of marble and triumphs. It's paved with danger, stand battles, and the will to change fate itself.
Stand battles? You mean like people taking a stand?
Not quite. In the world of JoJo, stands are powerful manifestations of one's spirit. And Giorno's stand, Gold Experience, is as bizarre as they come.
A spirit manifestation? Now, that's something you don't see every day.
Exactly. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Giorno's journey is intertwined with the fates of others, allies and enemies alike, each with their own unique stands that defy reality.
So, it's not just Giorno against the world?
Far from it. He joins a group of stand users, each with their own dreams and demons. Together, they face the underbelly of society, where the line between right and wrong blurs in the shadows of power.
It sounds like a reflection of real history, the struggle for power and control.
You could say that, but remember, this is JoJo's bizarre adventure. Expect the unexpected, where history takes a backseat to the wild ride of adventure, courage, and the unyielding spirit of youth.
I'm hooked already. What's next for Giorno and his crew?
But that's a story for the next chapter. For now, let's leave our audience pondering the possibilities of what lies ahead in the Golden Wind. As dawn breaks over Venice, the waterways whisper of change. Giorno and his comrades, bound by fate, embark on a quest that will test their bonds and their resolve.
Venice? The city of canals and masquerades.
The very same, but beneath its serene beauty lies a battleground for control of the city's dark undercurrents. Our heroes find themselves in a labyrinth of deceit, each corner a new challenge.
And in this maze, who do they trust?
Trust is a rare commodity in their world. They rely on each other, their wits, and their stands. Take Bruno Bucciarati. His stand, Sticky Fingers, can create zippers in space, a handy trick for quick escapes or sudden attacks.
Zippers in space? That's bizarrely brilliant.
Indeed, and it's this ingenuity that keeps them one step ahead of their FOs. But it's not just about survival. It's about uncovering the truth behind the power that rules the shadows.
Power, truth. It's like they're peeling back the layers of Venice itself.
Precisely, and as they peel back these layers, they find themselves facing the Capo of Passione, the gang that holds Venice in its grip. But Giorno has a vision, a golden dream to steer the gang towards nobility.
A noble gangster? That's a twist.
A twist indeed, but Giorno's resolve is as strong as the stone that built Venice. With each battle, they draw closer to the heart of Passione and the mystery of its enigmatic boss.
Mystery, intrigue, battles. This story has it all.
And we've only just begun. The deeper they delve, the more they realize that their fight is not just for control, but for the soul of Venice itself.
The soul of Venice. I can't wait to see where this journey takes them.
And you won't have to wait long. The next chapter dives even deeper into the golden wind that sweeps through the canals, bringing with it change, hope, and the promise of a new dawn. As the sun sets, casting long shadows over the Venetian alleys, our band of stand users confronts the creeping darkness that threatens to engulf the city's soul.
Darkness? In Venice? The city of light?
Yes, Olivia, even the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. And in these shadows lurks a figure shrouded in mystery, the boss of Passione. His influence runs deep, and his intentions are as obscure as the night.
A hidden adversary, powerful and unseen. How do they plan to face him?
With courage and unity. But it's not just about facing the boss. It's about understanding him. Our heroes must navigate a web of lies and betrayal that spans the history of Italy itself.
It sounds like they're up against more than just a criminal mastermind.
Indeed. They're up against a legacy of corruption that has withstood the test of time, but Giorno's resolve is unwavering. He believes that to bring about change, one must confront the past and forge a new future.
A future free from the shadows of corruption?
Exactly. And as they inch closer to the boss, they encounter his elite guard, the Squadra Esecuzione. Each member is a formidable foe, with stands that defy imagination.
Squadra Esecuzione. That sounds like a tough crowd.
They're the toughest, but our heroes are not deterred. With each battle, they grow stronger, their bonds tighter. The stakes are high, and the risks are even higher.
And the rewards?
the greatest reward of all freedom. Freedom for themselves, for Venice, and for the very soul of Italy. But the path to freedom is fraught with peril.
Peril that they're willing to face head-on, I presume?
Without a doubt, and as night falls, they prepare for the ultimate confrontation. The stage is set, the players ready. The next chapter will reveal the heart of darkness and the light of hope that challenges it. The air is charged with anticipation as our heroes stand on the precipice of destiny. The battle lines are drawn, and the heartbeat of Venice echoes with the rhythm of conflict.
The very heartbeat of the city? That's poetic, Noah.
Poetry in motion, Olivia, for it's in the heat of battle that the true spirit of our adventurers shines brightest. Giorno, with his dream of a righteous reign, faces the ultimate test.
And the boss? Does he reveal himself?
In due time, but first, let's talk about Trishuna, a key to unlocking the boss's identity. Her stand, Spice Girl, embodies the fierce spirit of Venice, resilient and unbreakable.
A Spice Girl in the midst of battle? I like the sound of that.
She's a melody in the symphony of war, each note striking a chord against oppression. And as the battles rage, the city itself becomes an arena, a grand stage for the unfolding drama.
An arena for their courage to be tested, their wills to be tried.
Exactly. And amidst the chaos, the enigmatic boss finally steps out from the shadows. His stand, King Crimson, is a master of time, manipulating moments to his whim.
Time manipulation? That's a formidable power.
One of the most formidable, but our heroes are not deterred. With each clash, they unravel the threads of fate, weaving a new tapestry for the future.
A tapestry of hope?
A tapestry of revolution, for it's not just their lives at stake, but the very essence of freedom. The clash of stands is a clash of ideals, and the air is thick with the promise of change.
Change that they're fighting for with every fiber of their being.
And as the crescendo builds, we reach the climax of our tale. The next chapter will take us to the heart of the storm, where the fate of all hangs in the balance. The final act of our epic unfolds under the gaze of the moon, casting silver light on the waters of Venice. The golden wind, a harbinger of change, sweeps through the city, carrying with it the echoes of battle.
The moonlit battle. It's almost romantic, in a way.
Romance, danger, heroism, it's all woven into the fabric of this final confrontation. Giorno and his allies stand united, ready to face the boss and his stand, King Crimson.
The showdown with the boss. It's been building up to this moment.
Indeed, and as the two forces collide, the very essence of time seems to fracture. King Crimson's ability to erase moments is met with the indomitable will of Giorno's gold experience.
A clash of titans, each bending reality to their will.
A spectacle that would leave even the ancient gods of Rome in awe. But it's more than a battle of powers. It's a clash of ideals, a fight for the future.
And in this fight, what becomes of Giorno's dream?
Olivia, dreams are like the stars ever present, yet out of reach. But for Giorno, his dream is within grasp. With each strike, each parry, he inches closer to reshaping the destiny of not just the gang, but of all who call Venice home.
It's a battle for destiny itself.
Precisely, and as the night wears on, the tide of battle shifts. The golden wind, once a gentle breeze, now roars with the fury of change. The boss, cornered and desperate, reveals his final gambit.
A final gambit. This is the climax, isn't it?
The very peak of our tale. In a moment of truth, Giorno's stand evolves, transcending the limits of its power. The golden wind becomes a tempest, a force of nature that heralds a new era.
A new era born from the heart of battle. It's breathtaking.
And as the dawn breaks, washing away the remnants of night, the battle concludes. The golden wind calms, leaving behind a Venice reborn, a city ready to embrace its new dawn.
The end of one adventure, the beginning of another.
Exactly. And so, our story comes to a close. But remember, in the world of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the end is just another beginning. Who knows what tales the golden wind will whisper next?
Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from around the world.
If you love our artistic creations, pop over to our Patreon to purchase our exclusive image works. Thank you for your support.